back to another episode of From Cells to Shells. I didn't do my intro. I'm thinking about doing a new intro or updating my old intro. I look like that because I heard a noise, and when you live in your own house by yourself, even when my son is not here, we hear noise. We're like, who's in the house? So that's why I was looking like that. But anywho, today I have a client. It's Saturday morning. Be in bed on YouTube watching and researching content and relaxing. So I sent Seth, those of you that watch my videos know who Seth is, my son. He went to the Spider-Man Marvel Miles Morales live, something like that. Spidey into the Spider Universe live with an orchestra and all this stuff. So since he wasn't home yesterday, I even more want to just lay in bed and not do anything, but I knew I had to prep for my clients. So I'm threading needles right now, which is a task of its own. I pinned them to my shirt so it's kind of easy access instead of having them get tangled up when they're laying down. Everybody's different. Everybody likes different things. Some people might poke themselves if it's pinned to their shirt, but for the most part, it works for me. I always look crazy when I'm doing hair. I don't try to dress up for my clients. It's like I'm trying to stay focused and do what needs to be done. So I just get it together. I have spoken to my vendors. I'm going to insert the pictures. They sent me some updates that my products have been labeled and are being packaged. Finally. As I'm sitting in the salon that I built for myself, I think about all the times that I could have given up, could have quit, could have stopped going. People didn't believe, and I've come so far in so long. It's just unbelievable. My biggest thing is to just never give up. Do what you have to do and get to your goals. So this is me with my client, Kim. I'm applying some oil to her hair at this time. She has very dry scalp. I'm utilizing the dropper and massaging it into her scalp as she's going to get a sew-in today. And I know that she probably won't reapply on her own. So it needs to be done, before I put the cap and everything on her hair. I really went in all around to make sure that she was moisturized before this protective style. She had visited a bunch of different stylists, and by no means am I the best stylist in the world, but I like to educate my clients about the do's and don'ts, and even myself as a stylist. There's some things that I probably do to my hair that I shouldn't do. So I'm applying the cap now after I braided her hair down and applied the hair growth oil. And now I am going to start the process of laying down this cap, melting it rather. And she had brought her own bundles to me, so I did not utilize the hair that I have. So here with the cap, to secure it so that it doesn't roll up, I am sewing the back, basically the perimeter around the back and around the sides, and the top will have glue in the front for her closure. It all depends on how your client wants their hair line to be. If they have a larger forehead, they might not want to show as much, and you can figure out how to apply the closure, to get a space in between. If not, just go along a little bit past the hairline, so where you cut the cap would be helpful with that. But right now I'm still just sewing, we're talking, and we're going over, how she forgot that I did hair, which happens often. A lot of my clients tell me, oh, I forgot that you did hair. So just in the nick of time, I make myself available. And what happens is I always have an incentive where I have my standard prices, but if they're in a crunch or if they're trying to figure something out, I would say, hey, you're booking with me. I'm running a special. You can get this amount off or that amount off, or you can use this coupon for your next purchase. Or if you buy a product, I'll take $5 off. So it all depends on what your main goal is. I'm okay with slow money. I know that other entrepreneurs, it's like sales, 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 sales. I want to build a good relationship with my clientele, with my customers, that if they're in need of a product, they are able, because they've invested in me, they can get a $5 coupon or they can get a 5% coupon. So it really just depends on how you're building your company, and consistency is key. There's going to be times where you want to give up. There's going to be times where you're like, you know what, this is not working. Nothing's working. I'm not making any sales. You just have to continue working. Your time is going to come, and it's good not to obsess over someone else's timeline when you need to be focused on the things that you need to do for yourself. Setting the foundation takes a while, so I'm going to speed this video up real quick, and then we're going to continue on. So we're getting close to the end of the service, and she mentioned that she had a leave in her pocket because she was expecting her hair to be so tight and unbearable, which is something that stylists should be aware of. You do not have to make the style so tight and unbearable just for the style to last. You have to find a way to adjust, especially with a hairline that has been affected or has a loss of hair. You have to figure out the best way to treat your client's issue. So at this point, she didn't have to use any of the leave because her hair did not hurt her at all. And we just worked through, we talked a lot, we caught up on a lot of things. And what happens is, as a hairstylist, you will become your client's therapist. This is the part where you get to sit with them and talk to them and find out things that's going on in their lives, and you share some things that you would like to share with them, and it helps with the bond, that loyalty that you build with your clientele, that they don't want their hair done by anybody else. They would rather not even get their hair done at all because they trust you so much with servicing and solving their hair care problems and issues. And that has been really my legacy for some time. My clients really don't want to go to anyone else, and that's what you want as a hairstylist. You want to make an impression where your clients will stay loyal with you no matter what. They keep your business going. You know, they're always going to be there. They're always going to refer you because in the nick of time, you solve whatever hair issues they have. And that's why I believe I have been able to survive for so long. I'm not saying that the industry does not have room. There's plenty of room for everyone, but just be mindful of your overall intentions. You want to make sure that everything that you're doing has a purpose, no matter what it is, whatever industry you're in. Even if you're working for a 9-to-5, you're working a job, go there with a purpose. That drives you in a direction to be the best that you can be and to achieve everything that you set out to achieve. If you don't have a purpose and you're just doing things, you know, you won't feel fulfilled. You know, having a 9-to-5 working for someone else, don't let someone tell you that you can't do that. Oh, why are you working for someone else? Be your own boss. Everybody's really not meant to be their own boss. You know, it's okay listening to someone else and making the life that you want to live through an employer. I do both, so I have views on both, you know. But I hope you enjoyed this video. You know, these are the final results. She sent me some videos. She sent me a text and let me know how greatly she appreciated me bringing her back to life. And, you know, I appreciate everyone that has been following my journey. I have something in store. Keep up with the videos. Share it with some friends. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.